Harvey, your question is... Game ka na ba? Season 1 garnered a lot of positive feedback for its relatable portrayal of Gen Z. How has the audience's reaction impacted your approach to your characters in Season 2? Kamay sa dibdib? In 3, 2, 1, go!
Ako, I feel like, alam mo, reading yung tweets ng audience from Season 1, may mga insights sila na hindi ko naisip bilang artista ni Jigs. Na parang, oo nga no, but this is a good way of looking at yung character ni Jigs or where he's coming from or yung, I guess, motivations niya as a character. So definitely, reading the tweets, seeing yung response ng mga tao online, it did impact my performance in a way na parang I'm more careful with yung approach ko kay Jigs sa Season 2. I feel like, through Direct Kev, nahanap namin yung puso ng characters, pero laki din ang influence ng fans in terms of how they see the character, kung paano nila na-interpret si Jigs in their own way. So I just took influences here from tweets and from Direct Kev and my own. Tapos yun, dun nabuo yung character ni Jigs talaga Season 2.
Sa mo parang naging interactive siya.
Yeah,
diba?
Opo.
Ganda. May personal question no? Kasi you're dominating primetime eh. Yeah. High school, Pamilya Sagrado. Baka susunod pa din TV Patrol. Ikaw. Di ka ba may confusion ba when it comes to, okay, kailan ako mag-jigs, kailan ako mag-switch ng character?
Luckily naman, for each show that I'm, a part of, very distinct naman yung character. So mayroon isang gusto kong maging director na he's still learning himself emotionally, na isang obsessed na stalker, na halos psychopath na, tas may isang inaapi lang ng frat. So those are all very different and distinct naman. But, syempre there are times na there was this week kasi where I had shot all 3 shows all in 1 week. Tas medyo doon ako nahirapan i-gauge yung minsan lumalabas si Jigs dito sa kay Wesley, lumalabas si Jigs masyado kay Wesley, or vice versa. So, it's a matter of, I think, understanding lang yung character mo.
It's different. Ako gusto yung hirap ng ginagawa mo. Hindi ko kaya yun, kaya nga nag-host ako. Thank you, Harvey.
Thank you po.
Now, next question is for Direk Loren. Kaya lang wala pa siya, mamaya na lang yun. Kinakabahan din ako magtanong kay Direk Loren. Okay lang din yun na wala pa si Direk. Diyan ka lang muna, Direk. In the meantime, I would like to ask Crystal, Luke, Ralph, and Louise. Your question is, ano yung learnings na nakuha nyo noong Season 1 na ina-apply nyo? Kamay po tayo sa dibdib. Thank you so much. Na ina-apply nyo ngayon sa new season. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, Ralph. Yes.
Yung natutunan ko sa first season, very much more on being more emotionally open. Kasi nga, as you know, Atom in Season 1 had struggles with heavy mental issues. Other than mental issues, with social issues sa school, with Dino. So eventually in Season 2, I made sure to apply what I learned. Tapos, be more open, and be more responsive kung ano yung binabato sa akin ng kapwa-artista ko, whether it be Luis or sila Harvey na ka-extend ako. So I really, that's something that I really found very important when it comes to developing your own character, lalo na Season 2 to eh. So you also obviously have to add a new layer to your character and add a new sort of development.
Adding new layer to the character. That's the lesson you learned. Thank you very much, Ralph. Now let's proceed to Crystal.
For me naman po, syempre, I think I myself, I saw a lot of improvement from Season 1. So syempre, nahihirapan po ako sa Tagalog, and ako naman as a person, I'm mahinhin and I'm shy. So what I learned from Season 1 is how I need to build my confidence to portray this character. Kasi si Tanya naman, she's influencer, she's bubbly. I'm bubbly naman, pero Tanya is more of the extroverted side of me. So what I learned from that is, parang I just really had to put my confidence up to portray Tanya talaga. And also naman, I can say naman my Tagalog improved sa season 2. And na-add ko din yung mga Bisaya words. So I was able to add more Bisaya. Of course, I'm a proud Boholana, so it's nice that I was able to represent my island and also add some of my talent into the script.
Well, thank you for adjusting then. I know coming from the province then, I know how hard it is to adjust from Bisaya to Tagalog, and you're doing a great job. Thank you for adjusting. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, to answer the question, Luke.
Okay.
Sobrang ganda.
Wala pa.
Sorry, wala.
Ako as a person, parang mas pinanood ko ulit yung season 1. So, si Kokoy kasi season 1 parang mas siya, mas Kenkoy, diba? Dun nakilala si Kokoy as Kenkoy sa mga tropa, kay Jakes, kay Adam. And sa season 2 siguro mas malakas yung loob niya. Mas pinakita niya na mas malakas yung loob niya sa mga bagay at mas naging sure siya sa mga gusto niya. So, and meron siya mga intense scenes. So, parang inaral ko rin kung paano si Kokoy sa mga intense na mga scenes. So, yeah.
Intense in what way?
Secret.
Uy, ito naman, di ba yung reveal? Ano ba yan? Para maging lively.
Panoorin na lang.
Panoorin na lang natin. Sige, ito naman eh. Salamat, Pe. Parang you're giving kanina mayor, vibes. Ikaw ba nakita mo yung sarili mo in the future, Long, magiging mayor someday?
Hindi siguro.
Hindi pa.
Kapitan na lang.
Kapitan, no? Sa bagay. Bagets pa naman kasi, Luke. Thank you, Luke. Ayan. And of course, si Luis naman to answer that question. Ay, sorry na lang. Sorry na. Ayan. Go, Luis.
So, ayun po, natutunan ko sa season 1 kung ano yung mga trauma ni Dino. And pinag-aralan ko siya para mas ma-deepen sa season 2. Kasi, yun nga sinasabi ng nagtuturo sa akin sa acting coach ko. You're only good as your last work. So, lagi may improvement na pwedeng dumating. Tapos, syempre nandun yung drive para matuto. Kasi, hindi mo ma-master yung acting, para siyang flow ng water. Kailangan mo na mag-adjust. So,
Bars.
Thank you. Acting is like water. It make you sway, make you water. Make you lose your mind. Make you water. Thank you for the learnings. Ayan. And next, we have another question for Harvey. Okay lang, Harvey. Ang tanong. Kasi ako nagpa-practice ako maging game show host ng mga boss natin eh. Akala kasi maraisip sila, kailangan natin ng babaeng game show host.
Parang pwede.
Dito naman! Sige na, Harvey. Ito na lang yung Eto, ikaw na, according to this question, ikaw na daw yata ang pinaka-busy na artista ngayon ng ABS-CBN. Dahil bukod sa High Street, Pamilya Sagrado, at eto ngayon, meron kang Zoomers. How do you manage your tune in doing all the projects? So yung kanina is how do you detach each character? So ito more or paano ba?
Parang separate each
Yes.
character. Malaking tulong din yung environment on set. Kasi syempre kada production, iba-iba yung crew, iba yung kasama mong cast. So malaking tulong din yung pag binababad ko yung sarili ko on each production. Kasi like I said, iba yung crew, iba yung cast. Si Ralph kasama ko sa High Street, si Luis kasama ko sa Pamilya Sagrado. And it's all very different directors. So, malaking tulong yun. Malaking tulong din yung rest days in between the tapings. Luckily naman, yes, sabay yung release. Pero during the shoot, magkalayo naman yung taping days for each production. So it wasn't too hard to adjust to the character, getting back into the character. With Jigs naman kasi malapit naman si Jigs sa puso ko. I'm very much related to I very much relate to the character. So it wasn't too hard to get back into Jigs. Kay Wesley naman, mas regular naman ako sa High Street, so it's not that hard to maging psychopath ulit. Tapos naman, sa Pamilya Sagrado, inaapi lang naman ako doon. So, hinahabol lang ako doon ng GSX. So, yeah, I mean,
iba-iba
luckily, iba-iba. Pero it wasn't too hard kasi magkalayo naman yung taping days nila.
Thank you. Thank you, Harvey. Itong next question ko is for Sir Ted. Sir Ted, eto. Ang tanong, paano sir nag-evolve yung actors or paano nag-evolve ang actors na part ng Zoomers from the time na in-audition nyo sila to now? All eyes on you!
Wala.
Alis na tayo, alis na tayo.
Wait yan!
Hindi, actually, ang maganda kasi sa kanila since they audition, they know how important it is to get a role, whether it's minor or major. Alam nila yung importante because before Zoomers, they've been auditioning with others for other shows. So, at syempre nandun si Derek Lawrence. Yun, actually, kita niyo yung mga sagot nila, napakaseryoso. So, ibig sabihin nun, they really studied their roles. Sobra nilang pinag-aralan yung script. Sobra silang, ang maganda, ang director namin si Direk Kevin, he's a very collaborative director. So they were able to consult with him kung ano yung mga questions about their characters, about the scenes, and makikita ninyo pag napanood niyo yung show how improved they are sa season na to. Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Ted. Kay Chris, I have a question. Chris, how about you? Well, I asked Sir Ted kasi kung ano yung naging improvement ng like the actors. When it comes sa like yung if you're gonna base it on your observation, ano naman yung parang naging improvement nung let's say nung character mo from season 1 to season 2?
Tagal mag-isip. Hindi, si Hope kasi, I feel like sa first season, parang hindi pa masyadong na-dig deep kung ano talaga yung personality niya, and parang parang surface level pa lang kasi yung nakita kay Hope sa season 1. Hindi pa nakita talaga doon kung, alam mo yung other side of her. So dito makikita natin yung ibang side naman ni Hope. Yan po.
So tip of the iceberg pa lang pala yun.
Opo.
It's giving Titanic, ha? Are you lone_wolf? I'll save that question.
Nabigla kami dun sa
See, curious lang, curious. Eto, next question ko is for Erica and Kay. Ang tanong, kamay sa dibdib, Zoomers. Ang tanong, paano kayo nag-prepare for your roles in season 2?
Siyempre po ate, unang-una, nagpapayat. Kasi nga po, summer, tapos yung wardrobe, sinadasama yung mga peg. So, ayun, na-gets ko na kailangan naka-two-piece. Kailangan naka-bikini top. For a long time po. Ever since I was young, I've always struggled with my body image. And yung hindi ko talaga... nahirapan akong tanggapin yung appearance ko, physical appearance. So, naging opportunity din siya for me to work on myself and to be healthier. Tapos, isa pa po is pinag-aralan ko po ulit yung character. For this season, kasi mas meron ng depth yung character ni Faye, mas makikilala na siya ng mga tao, mas malalaman na natin yung mga struggles niya. I also reached out to my friends who are part of the LGBT community, interviewed them to avoid playing a caricature of a queer woman, and I had lots of fun. So, ayan po.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. And
Thank
you're,
you po.
you're gorgeous, just the way you are.
Thank you so much po.
Kung magkakaroon ng Emily in Paris Philippines version, kamukha mo yung best friend ni Emily.
Oh my God! Papanoorin ko na po yan mamaya.
Thank you. We're good? Okay. Alright. So now, the question, ibabato ko na po yun sa ating mga kaibigan sa press. Baka ako sabihin nila, ano, nagpa-media ko ang kape, ko lang din magtatanong, Nikki. Eto na, mga siya. Thank you so much. Take it away, Sir Aaron.
Thank you, Nikki. Our next set of questions will come from Alan Sangkon of Stars Photog.
Hello po, good afternoon everyone. Congratulations sa season 2.
Thank you.
Pero bago yung question ko dahil tinanong na ni Nikki yung question namin. Joke lang. Hindi, yung tanong ko na lang for Harvey sa kay Krisa. Para kasi nung season 1, isusum ko lang.
Wow!